Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and the Destiny 2 Spring event, Guardian Games, is in full swing. I've got a full guide video up for the entire event over on the Planet Destiny YouTube channel. If you want to go and check all that out, I have a link to it down in the description box below. But essentially, in this event, you're going to be farming up what's called laurels, which are kind of motes of light of a sort that are tied to your specific class that you can pick up either by getting ability kills against enemies in PvE or by taking out majors and ultras. Anyways, you farm up a bunch of those laurels, you buy contender cards, you complete those contender cards in whatever activity you want, like Nightfalls, Lost Sectors, PvP, anything like that, and you'll get medallions. You deposit those back at the podium in the tower to get rewards for Guardian Games. And that's the basic event. But it can definitely be a little bit frustrating to gather some of those laurels, especially if you're relying upon ability kills. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the fastest ways to grind up laurels so that you can minimize your time doing that and maximize your time earning gains. It can be a little bit frustrating to have to run around and try to get ability kills. Thankfully, in the world of Destiny 2 today, it's really easy, really easy to get your abilities back. But you guys know me. I'm super lazy and I want things as easy as possible. I find it to be much better to just sit back and farm majors. But here's a few ways you'll be able to farm up some laurels. We'll start off with the tip of running Grasp of Avarice. The beginning area will throw infinite numbers of hive enemies at you. If you're a Titan, you can throw on something like Insurmountable Skullfort and just sit there and shoulder charge away. Same thing for Warlocks who are using things like Nezarec Sin and many of the Void 3.0 abilities we have available right now. I've even covered a Void 3.0 build here on this channel, so if you're looking for some inspiration there for Warlock, go and check it out. Most of the time you can just toss a grenade into the cave, it'll eat so many enemies that it gives you back your grenades instantaneously, especially with Devour going. And virtually the same can be said for the hunters out there right now, who are running something like Omnioculus, Reaping Wellmaker, Bountiful Wells, Seeking Wells, and Utility Kickstart. As long as you're landing those melee kills and grenade kills, you're never going to not have your melee ability. Just make sure you're rocking Gambler's Dodge. That way you'll never be without a melee ability. Running the beginning section of Grasp of Avarice will get you 500 laurels, the cap that you can carry really quickly. But if you're even lazier, you can head to the Throne World. Follow the path that I'm showing here and make your way over to the beginning of the Vow of the Disciple raid. In this section, 2 Lightbearer Hive will generally spawn, and as long as you just cake them out but don't crush their ghost, they'll just sit here and continue respawning indefinitely. Every time you take them out, they're gonna drop 3 laurels, meaning you can farm up some laurels really quickly between the 2 of them. But if you're even lazier than that and you don't want to go run short Lost Sectors in the EDZ or something like that, here's an even better tip. Head to the moon. In virtually every loading zone here in the moon, you can run into what's called a rune chest. These are usually located in set spots across the map, and when you look at them, you'll see 3 hive runes on them. And if you look in the greater room around these chests, you'll likely find these hive runes scattered across the walls. The way this puzzle works is you read the runes on the chest going from left to right, and then you shoot the corresponding runes on the walls of whatever room you found the chest in that order to open it up. But shooting them in the incorrect order will immediately spawn a high-level hive for you to defeat. And of course, this knight counts as a boss, so every time you take him out, he's gonna drop 3 laurels. You can sit here and do this as long as you want. It's very low intensity, there's usually no competition, and it's a great way to farm up laurels if you don't just feel like running basic activities. As long as you're getting general ability kills in whatever game mode you're playing, you're gonna farm these things up pretty quickly. But I find it a pretty good solo way to get things going if you don't feel like running that other stuff. But overall, that's pretty much your guide to Guardian Games 2022. Hopefully it left you with a few tips to getting this thing done, getting those medallions leveled up, and hopefully getting some decent rolls of the title in the future. If you've got any other tips, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. I'm out for now. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians stay frosty. I gotta get back to farming medallions.